What's going on? My name is Dustin Smith, better known as Bones, and welcome to BonesyTV, where today we're doing a review on the new release of the NHL Sense Arena. Oh yeah, it's official. So if you're a follower of the channel, you know that I'm an avid Sense Arena user for my off-ice training and warm-ups and stuff like that. But now that they have officially released their partnership with the NHL, I figured this was a great opportunity to kind of do a review and first impressions of this new update and all the new things that really come with this official NHL partnership. And jumping right into the headset, I was already pretty blown away.
Whoa, all right.
NHL Sense Arena. Train like a pro, be an NHL.
Even just with the new intro like this, opening screen. Man, this is gonna be sick, dude. Whoa. Okay, we just turned this thing on. We haven't even signed in, and we've got a whole arena right here, man. Like, the NHL Sense Arena. We are literally right outside this arena. It looks like there's a line of people over here waiting to get in to watch us play, dude. So, all right, we haven't even signed in yet. This is so sick.
Right away, you're placed outside this arena, which serves as basically your login screen, which I thought was a really cool touch. Really kind of sets the tone for how immersive this new update is and really makes you feel like you're a part of an NHL experience.
Man, I'm pumped already. NHL and Sense Arena are officially teamed up. Let's go ahead and log in.
Welcome to NHL Sense Arena, a new standard in hockey training. To begin, please select your favorite NHL team that you would like to train with.
Okay, well, obviously I gotta pick the Preds, right? Like, of course, I'm their emergency goalie. I gotta train with them.
Welcome to your team locker room,
Yo.
which serves as the starting point for all your activities.
Straight up Preds locker room right now. All right, it looks a little different in real life, I'm gonna be honest, but dude, like, this is so sick. I gotta check out the pads, of course. Full setup of goalie gear over here. This locker room is so sick. Like, it's cool just to be standing here in a locker room area. Obviously, you got all the jerseys everywhere. And the logo, can't step on the logo, would never.
Now, continuing with that NHL experience, you're put right in the middle of an NHL locker room, which serves as your menu screen, which again, I thought was such a cool touch and again, gives you that super immersive experience of being in an NHL locker room. And of course, I had to go check out the goalie stall set up in the corner, and I thought it was pretty cool that you can move around and look at all the details that they put into this locker room.
Whoa. Dude, I got cool gloves? This is new, man. Okay, hold up, dude. These are sick. Man, all right, first time for me. I've been using Sense Arena for a while now, and this is the first time we've had customized gloves, obviously matching the team colors. I mean, completely custom graphic. Dude, this is nice, man. The graphics look a little better too. Oh, dude. It's the little things like this that I get pumped about. Like, been waiting a long time for custom gloves in this game, and man, they did it.
Now, after playing Sense Arena for so long, you kind of knew it was a matter of time before custom gloves were a thing, and it was really cool to see that finally happen here with this NHL update. But just being able to use your real gloves in VR is such a game changer for myself personally, and it's not really anything that can be described when you catch a puck in your glove for the first time, and it's also pretty sweet that you can set up your stick in VR too.
You have selected sleeves. Great choice. Now you have the choice to train with or without your goalie stick. Please select Show Goalie Stick if you choose. Now let's calibrate
Heck
your
yeah,
stick.
let's show goalie
Click
stick.
on the Calibrate button.
Oh man, the goalie stick has its own little graphic too. Obviously got to calibrate it a little bit, but dude, this is so sick, man. Like, this has come such a long way. Oh yeah, we got to calibrate the goalie stick.
Take a proper goalie stance and make sure your stick blade is on the floor, and then click the Calibrate
Well, if we're gonna
button.
use the stick, I might as well grab an actual stick. All right.
Calibration was
All right,
successful.
there we go.
Please hit the close
Now
button.
we got a proper goalie stick. Man, this is so cool.
The other really cool thing about this setup process is being able to set up where your net is in your virtual space.
Fine-tune the floor with this calibration.
And you can even go as far as setting up your net exactly where a real-life net is.
Also feel free to calibrate the virtual net with your real net.
Which is a pretty crazy experience the first time you try it. I mean, when you reach out for a post in VR and you feel it in real life, it really just kind of takes things to a whole other level, and it really gets kind of crazy when you go to put your gloves on top of your virtual reality net and it lines up perfect with the real life net itself.
Calibration is complete. Click the back button and let's move on.
But once things are finally set up, you can go ahead and jump into the actual gameplay of this new update. And standing in the locker room and looking at the new game modes, it looks like there's some pretty sweet stuff that they have rolled out.
Just hanging out in the locker room here, I mean, looks like we got a goalie development mode, multiplayer training, which looks sick.
After being able to try out the multiplayer mode, it really is pretty cool to be able to hang out in the locker room with your friends in VR. And of course, be able to go head to head in some really fun competition, really kind of takes things to a whole other level.
Competitions, which will be cool to see how they roll those out throughout the season.
If you're already a Sense Arena user, you know that they pretty regularly roll out some really fun competitions with some pretty incredible prizes. I know last year they ended up giving away tickets to the Stanley Cup final, and I've also seen them give away some cool things like gloves or sticks too. So you already know that you'll be seeing me in those competitions this year.
NHL season face-off against all 32 NHL teams for your chance to win the Stanley Cup? Dude, I can win the Stanley Cup in VR. That's insane.
Now this NHL season mode looks super interesting. Each week you'll be able to play 2 games from your NHL season, and each game focuses on developing specific skills. Not only is it a cool way to play other NHL teams, but it keeps you coming back week in and week out to continuously improve these specific skills. And these games do get harder as your season progresses. But the coolest thing for me is that this lines up with the actual NHL season. So not only are you playing these games each week, you're also building your way towards a playoff spot. And when the NHL playoffs start up, you get to compete for the Stanley Cup during the NHL playoffs, which is super exciting.
Let's jump into goalie development, man. Choose from hundreds of drills and training plans to improve your skills. Yeah. Dude, the level of detail that they put into this already is sick. I mean, the training plans obviously has this picture of a Preds goalie. That's sick. Man, even just seeing all these different NHL jerseys on all of these different images is so sick. And then obviously just looking around the arena right now. This is so cool. I'm in an NHL arena.
Finally getting into the gameplay, it really is cool to be dropped right in the middle of an NHL arena. And then of course you have the option to change things up where you can play in either a practice rink or even play outdoors. It really is cool to see the different environments that you can play at, but just the menus that they have updated in this new update is really cool to see, especially with all the new NHL branding everywhere.
But yeah, everything is completely refreshed here. The new menu system, even this down here is completely brand new. Like, dude, I still can't get over the gloves, man. Like, this is so sick.
Click the warm-up button.
All right, let's dive into a little warm-up.
Click on the tutorial drill.
All right, about to jump into our first drill, running through this tutorial. Man, I'm so pumped right now. Like, just looking at these gloves, like, I don't know, I can't get over these right now. In this drill, the shooter will alternate shots between your glove and blocker sides. Your job is to stop as many shots as possible. Yeah, duh. I'm a goalie, that's what I do. All right, first drill here. Preds practice jersey and everything. Oh man, oh whoa, I wasn't even ready for that one. Boom. The fact that you can use your real stick in VR still just, I can't get over that. All right, challenge 2, moving on to the second drill.
With this full setup, like I said before, it really is crazy catching a puck with your real life gloves in VR, and then of course making these blocker saves, tracking pucks off the blocker, it kind of adds to that whole experience. But being able to use your stick too is absolutely crazy. I'm not going to say it's absolutely perfectly lined up with your real stick, but it is cool to be able to kind of swat at pucks that are sitting on the ice and bat them out of the air and stuff. But the other really cool thing is being able to practice with the team that you have selected, and being able to practice with NHL teams as an emergency goalie. It really kind of adds to that whole immersive experience that you get playing with an NHL team.
All right, that was the first drill. Jumping into the second one already. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, dude, this is awesome. The final drill will have the shooters in line with hash marks. Your goal is to locate the designated shooter is. All right, jumping right into it. The third drill. Boom. Yeah, dude, I got that one too. Oh, you thought you were getting crafty with the glove,
Your drill
huh?
results will be presented after every drill performed. Different metrics will be tracked depending on drill.
Of course, the biggest thing with NHL Sense Arena is being able to track these specific metrics and work on the specific skills that you need to be working on. So if you need to work on things like your reaction time or your play tracking, there are specific training plans and drills made to help improve those specific skills.
If you want to go back to the locker room, please click the exit icon in the user panel.
Dude, first set of drills was a success. Let's go ahead and jump back into the locker room, see what they got waiting for us there.
We hope you enjoy training on our unique platform. We'd like to encourage you to explore the various training plans and take advantage of the diverse drill options and special features, including the 3D replay function.
All in all, this new update is pretty incredible. I mean, not only do you still get access to over 100 USA Hockey approved drills, but now we have things like NHL season mode, which will be fun to play along with as the NHL season progresses. And then of course things like multiplayer mode and being able to play online with your friends and just kind of hang out in an NHL locker room. But of course, it has been a great training tool for myself, not only working on my skills from home, but also getting good warm-ups before I go play games and go into practices. But the real question is, would this be a great off-ice training tool for you personally, especially now that you can play with your favorite NHL team? But all in all, let me know what you think about the new update from NHL Sense Arena down in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe, and as always, we'll see you around.